From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday, July 27th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
This is Todd Spangler, Washington correspondent for the Detroit Free Press. Last week, the Biden administration caught a lot of people by surprise when it decided to keep the northern border with Canada closed until at least August 21st. Canada, after all, has a better vaccination rate for COVID now than the U.S. does. It's also ready to start allowing vaccinated Americans into Canada beginning August 9th. The Biden administration says the reason is the threat posed by variants of the virus, but it doesn't seem like many people are buying that. Vaccinated people appear pretty well defended, even from those variants, with few hospitalizations. What some people are speculating is that a northern border reopening is, stay with me, linked to issues at the southern border with Mexico. That's what Michigan Congressman Bill Huizenga says he's hearing. And he says if it's true, it doesn't respect the fundamental differences between the two borders. And there are some big differences. Attempted entries along the southern border are at their highest level in decades, and there's no such problem to the north. Vaccination rates in Mexico are also well below those in the U.S. and Canada. But reopening the Canadian border, while keeping restrictions in place with Mexico, could be tough politically. There are many Democrats who argue the U.S. should be more welcoming to immigrants, especially those fleeing violence in Central America, not less. At the same time, folks along the northern border say business is being hurt mightily and families continue to be split up by the restrictions and want them changed. So expect the pressure on Biden to relax them to keep up.
I'm Sue Salaski, Detroit Free Press food writer. A federal fund spent more than $780 million to help Michigan restaurants recover from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the list of recipients is a smorgasbord of venues. It includes a Greektown restaurant that got $8 million, a Dearborn bakery got $4.5 million, and a McDonald's at the Metro Airport got $3.4 million. The Small Business Administration in mid-July released the list of those who got a piece of the $28.6 billion restaurant revitalization fund, including nearly 3,300 from Michigan. It includes $500,000 for Starbucks in Detroit's Renaissance Center and cash for wineries, caterers, food trucks, bars, saloons, and chain restaurants. None of this taxpayer money must be repaid as long as it's used properly. At the same time, thousands of restaurants across Michigan got nothing from the fund. That includes some that were promised a grant only to have it taken away. Fewer than 40% of Michigan restaurants that applied for grant funds got them. A critic described the fund as classic pork barrel waste. Some advocates for the program say the billions already allocated don't go far enough.
This is Emma Stein for the Detroit Free Press. Home Depot has found itself in a pickle with Michigan residents after closing all of its hot dog stands in the state. The stands first closed temporarily during the COVID-19 pandemic back in the spring of 2020. And now, more than a year later, they're closing permanently, and not by choice. Hot Diggity Dog LLC, the company that runs the stand at the Northville Home Depot, announced its closure in a Facebook post. Many Home Depot customers were unhappy with the move, with some going as far as to say that the only reason they went to the home improvement store was for the hot dogs. A Home Depot spokesperson said they decided to close the stands to focus on serving customers with their home improvement needs. For more on this, check out freep.com.
I'm Andrew Hammond with the Free Press Sports Department. 4 Detroit Tigers prospects have made the grade according to Baseball America. On Monday, Baseball America released their mid-season top 100 prospects list. Infielder Spencer Torkelson and outfielder Riley Green are both in the top 10, coming in at number 6 and number 7, respectively. Matt Manning, Monday night starter for the Tigers and the only one on the list with any big league experience for the Tigers, comes in at number 67, and the newest draft pick, first rounder out of Oklahoma, pitcher Jackson Jobe, comes in at number 98, just sliding in to the top 100.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.